Hello, welcome back to Heavy Haul, an American truck simulator. I'm on my way to pick up my load here. Gonna drive from Oklahoma to Tulsa, and it's basically just highway, so it might be a little bit short. And I'm a little bit tired. That's a bad pun. We're picking up tires. Yep, huge tires. It's gonna be picked up. And it's a bit out from Oklahoma that we're gonna pick them up. And as I said, the route is mostly highway, so I thought that it might be somehow my cat stroke herself against my face, so I got cat hair in my mouth. Sorry. Yep. Okay, it's gone, I think. I'm recording a little bit before that, and also saying that last episode was quite a while ago. We're gonna turn off here. Oops. Don't miss your exit. Then it's gonna be a long time. And you can still see here, I still have the snow package installed. And I'm having really good luck with the lights so far here. The weather for me in... Oh, come on. Stop. I made it. I think. Thank you. The weather outside here, it's rain and all the snow is melting away. That's not so funny, but there's gonna come more snow and be colder and then warm and cold and warm and cold. So we're gonna have some fun weather in the coming days. And I'm gonna continue with the little with my story from last time. I know it's been a long time since I actually released one of these episodes. Is it there? Hello. There it is. Thank you. No, not turn off the... there it is. Release one of these. I had other things and I've been sick and a lot of these things. This is the one we're gonna go for. Huge tires from Oklahoma to Tulsa. Take that job. And here we are. The Wolf truck. And it's some really big tires are being loaded. The TV teams are in place. The drones are flying. And they're checking the load here to make sure that everything is okay. It's a huge trailer. And it's one of those trailers with no dolly in the back. That's going to be fun. Yeah, as soon as we get on the road, I'm going to continue with the story that we had left on a cliffhanger last time. Am I allowed to drive? Are you gonna drive or am I gonna drive? I hope it doesn't like say that, you were in front of the cars. Yeah, but you're not driving. So you're not gonna drive? No? Oh, okay then. I'll go then. Hopefully you tell me that I'm not doing something stupid. Yeah, left a bit of a kind of a bad cliffhanger, saying that I was just got the notion that the boss trip is gonna take a little bit longer than was planned, and I had no clue what it was. And during my trip, I still had no clue why. They said that we couldn't take the main road. We had to take some smaller roads. I had no idea why, but anyway, we're leaving Vancouver on the bus and getting out on a big road, and suddenly we turn off and we take a smaller road through some towns. And I think, okay, but this is the way it is supposed to go, because we stop at a town like with a bus square, and um, and then the bus driver says that after this we were supposed to get out on a big road, but we're gonna take some of the smaller ones instead down to Seattle. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's and so we get to the custom between Vancouver and Seattle, and all of us go through. At least I think so. But I go through without problem, and most go through without any problems. And then we're gonna change to that lane. Okay, thank you. My truck is complaining. I need to fix it. um, the and I think that we're going through, everybody's through, and we're gonna get on the bus. And then the bus driver says that we have to wait. Like, why? Because there is the customs officer has taken one of the passengers, and because they claim that he has something he's not allowed to bring into the US in his bag. And of course, the bus driver is not very pleased with this, because it's his responsibility to have that all passengers are like allowed to go in, because all the bags are checked in Vancouver when we left. When we got on the bus at the bus station, everything was checked. So and we sit there, and it almost 40 minutes. Well, may not be that long for some, but 40 minutes after we were supposed to leave the customs office, we're finally allowed to leave, after the bus driver has basically yelled at the customs officers that that everything is okay, and that guy is allowed to get on the bus as well. But he was like interviewed for half an hour in in like a separate office. Well, and then we continue down to Seattle, and everything goes as planned. And we and here is a little bit of a side note that I found out, yeah, probably a year ago. I was watching a YouTube channel, and this guy that has the YouTube channel is like a transit channel. He's from Vancouver, and he started talking about that the bridge between over the river, one of the rivers there between Vancouver and Seattle, was like parts of it collapsed, so it was closed. And he said that it was during the winter between 2013 and 2014. And then it just dawns on me like, whoa, that was the reason that we couldn't take the highway between when I took the bus. Like, oh, good to know. Good thing that it didn't happen while I was on the bridge and I was traveling there before. Oh, well, that's a little bit of a side note. As I get to Seattle, get off at the bus station, I check where my hotel is, and I take a little bit of a stroll. It's not that long, maybe 20 minutes walk from. Whoa, okay, I'm changing lanes. I'm doing it. From the bus station to the hotel, and the hotel is this boutique hotel. So I get there, and it's a very, yeah, can say strange hotel, because the hotel is all completely located on the second floor of a 3-story building, and like on the first floor, the bottom floor, it's like a store. So first I was like, where's the hotel? And you go into like a side entrance and up the stairs, and then you come into the hotel, and I check in, and I get into my room, and it's just one big room, and I like a toilet, shower, because they didn't say anything to me. They just checked me in, gave me the key, and didn't say anything more. So I like, where are the toilets? And because there was no other door in the room. So I go out to the reception and get again, and I like, excuse me, where is where's the toilets? And the fact is that they have just changed the person in the reception. And she and the woman there just looks at me and says like, "Well, they told you when you checked in, didn't they?" And no, they didn't tell me when I checked in. Yeah, well, you can see the signs. They're over there. And she points. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Oh, thank you. I see the signs for the toilets and showers. They're like a separate thing. And I'm like, my first thought was, well, I'm a guest here. You don't have to be so rude. You can just tell me that it's over there and things. And the whole experience was a little bit weird. The staff was a bit rude. I asked for in the morning. When I got up, I asked for where the breakfast was served, because it wasn't included. You have to pay for it, and the same thing happened. That there was like, are you gonna? You said you're gonna change lanes. Okay, you're gonna change the lane. Thank you. She just looks at me like, that didn't they tell you when you checked in? Again, I'm like, no, they didn't. They just gave me the key, pointed me to my room. And my room was right next to the reception, basically. I was like, so they didn't give me any information. I searched my room. There was no information in the room whatsoever. Hello, Smile. Yep, my cat decided to jump up here. She wants some food, but it's not time for her to get food yet. It's not time for you for food. So stop bothering me. And not gonna indicate anymore. Anyway, I go there and I check, and it's like, what? Like $25 or something like that for breakfast. And I check. I asked if I can check, and it's like a very small, not very substantial breakfast. And I'm like, no, I'll just go out and find somewhere else to can buy a sandwich or something like that. And like, I can buy a full dinner for $25. Not gonna buy some breakfast that is not even very nice, because it wasn't a buffet. You'd like selected from a menu, and it was not very. That didn't seem very good. So I go out and I walk around. I go into a little store nearby, and I buy a breakfast for like £4 and $5 or something like that. £4. Yeah, £4 is $5, but we don't use pounds in the US. So about $5 sandwich, something to drink, and I start walking around, looking around in Seattle. I go to that famous market, and is very surprised that they're actually driving around cars in there. And also from another YouTube channel, I found out later that people think it's perfectly clear that you're supposed to drive around with cars there, because you have to get there. Oh, well, enough about that. And I check out the tram. I take a little bit of the tram ride. You know, I'm a tram nerd. And I go to a museum about where the exhibition, the World Fair was. So I go up into that big tower that they have, the Space Needle. That was kind of cool. And then after that, I take the monorail over. And the monorail, yeah, it was a novelty. It was not very comfortable, and it was... okay, I don't like these things where they are so tight. It was not very comfortable. It was very loud. It was very slow. But it's a novelty, something special. And then I spend a couple of days. I go down to the seafront. I go into the markets there. I don't take any boat rides because the weather was not very nice. It was blowing and it was foggy. So I was thinking that maybe take a boat ride over to Vancouver Island, but I didn't do it. And I also checked the Ferris wheel that they have there, but since it was blowing quite a lot, the Ferris wheel was closed. And they said that it's usually not open in winter. And then I was planning to leave Seattle after 2 days there. I never stayed too much in each city. I just stayed a little bit, like two nights usually, and then moved on. uh, so I check on my on the paper I have from the car rental where I'm gonna pick it up, and it says that the address, and I check it out, and it's like a hotel, maybe a 20-minute bus ride from my hotel. So I find the bus. I have to walk a bit to get to the bus, maybe 10 minutes to get to the bus. And I take the bus up, I get off, and I walk into this hotel, and I say, hello, I have booked the car. Yeah, we don't, that's not here. And I'm like, what do you mean that's not here? It says this address on the paper I have. Yes, we know that it says like that, but the actual where you pick up the car, you book the car here, but there's another place where you pick it up. And since you already have booked, you don't have to go here. You can go directly to the other place. And I'm like, okay, where is that? Because there's no other address here. And she gives me the address. I check it out, and it was right next to where I took the bus. And I'm like, I was just there. I took the bus from that place to here. Like, oh well, uh, that's not our problem. But I'm like, yeah, no, it's not. But maybe next time you can like give the right address so people know where they're gonna pick up the car. Anyway, I go out and check, and the next bus comes in 1 hour. The bus is an hourly bus, and the bus just left to go back. So I start walking, and it's about a half an hour walk back to where I was. It was like a 5-minute bus ride, 5-10 minutes. So it gets a little bit annoyed. I come in there, and I say hello. I'm booked the car, and the car I booked was it said Ford Focus, like it's a because it's smoke. Whoa! Whoa! That car scared me, and my cat got scared as well when I got scared. Sorry, Smile. I thought that car was gonna go into the wrong lane. Oh, I got a little bit scared there. Oh well. I will see. Oh, not even live in Seattle, and we're all already here. And said Ford Focus or similar. So I go in, and they show me the car, and it's like a Nissan. And it said, and I'm like, this is not even close to the car I booked. It's the same. It's the same size. It's the same range. This is the one we have. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta take it. And ooh, you damaged it. No, Mish. He didn't. This is a good one. Why do we have to start over? Oh well, that was that was good. I have no clue where I am. Am I at the beginning again? Am I at the beginning? Am I gonna have to drive the whole way? I don't think so. I will see. It gives me a little bit more time to talk. That's typical. No, I know where we are. We're pretty close to it. Thank you. So at least I hope so. So this is not where we in the beginning. Oh well. And let me tell you, that car was the worst car I've ever driven in my whole life. Uh, Sorry to say it, Japan and everybody who likes Nissan, but that car, the engine was so weak, it was horrible. The only car I've ever driven that was worse was another Japanese car actually, but that was a Japanese car that they built together with some other ones. Oh, that's good. We are very close here. In coming episodes, I will talk more about that car. And this time I'm going to take it easy so I can stop. Well, I'll take it anyway, and I leave Seattle heading south down through Washington, Oregon, and California. And but that will be in for the next trip. Okay, now we're gonna turn here. Take it a little bit easy so I don't damage the vehicle. Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. And we are here after some misfortune there. But things happen. Good thing it's a game and not a real. So thank you for joining me on another heavy haul trip. And I will be back in a week with another one. How do I know I'll be back in a week? It's because I'm gonna record more of them right away. Oh, smile. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you for watching, and hope you'll be back for the next one.